Hello everybody, it's Ironic here. Welcome back to another video where today we are doing more Terraria and chill. So sit back and enjoy because we're going to be talking about whatever the hell I feel like talking about. And the first thing I wanted to talk about is emotional stuff. So like, more so how I'm doing emotionally, I guess. I'm trying to basically emotionally express myself a little bit better more recently because it's like, I find it hard to actually express how I'm feeling and thinking because I'm so like stiff, like you could say like a rock or whatever. And so instead, I'm gonna try to be like a not so stiff and try to express myself more. So hopefully that goes out in the videos because I mean I think so. It's already like taking an effect to a point. But yes, I don't want to be stiff like a rock. That would be dumb. Anyways, the next topic I wanted to get into was the channel banner. So I think I'm going to be changing the channel banner soon enough. So if you're a fan of the Morvid, that's the race. I actually remembered it. How did I remember it? I don't know. But the Morvid from Rogue Lineage is going to be going, so say goodbyes to him. I don't know when though, that's the thing. So like he either has a month or he might never go, but I plan on changing the channel banner to something else eventually, into something maybe a bit more artistic and a bit cooler in my opinion. But yeah, that's sad. I always say that's sad in these videos. What the hell am I doing? Next thing I kind of want to talk about, I have like a list as always, just because like, once a week it's kind of hard to remember what to say and all that, or like at least get some topics done just in case I don't have any, but for some reason it's like I'll lose flow sometimes, so I have to have a list just so I know what to talk about. And the next thing on the list, of course, is Stardew Valley. So I know I haven't really talked about it before, but I wanted to talk about what I've been doing in there. If you ever played Stardew Valley, pretty fun game, farming game. I love it. I played the crap out of it recently. Like now we have a greenhouse almost full of ancient fruit and fruit trees, so it's like soon to be very profitable. My farm. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And all that jazz, Which, speaking of jazz, in the background of the video you can hear jazz right now. That's because I actually really like the jazz from the previous video. It's nice and chill compared to like the, as I said in the last video, sad music. So instead now I have this jazz, and I'm gonna continue just putting jazz tracks. You'll probably hear similar jazz tracks over time because it's like, there's only a couple that are copyright free, and it's like I don't want to delve into like too many other stuff that I know might be copyright free but might not be. And this stuff is like copyright free, which I'll actually link. I always link in the description the music, and like if you just click on like incompetech.com. This is not a sponsor or anything, by the way. I'm just saying this is where I get my music from. But yeah, it's copyright free. All you have to do is just like source it, and that's pretty much it. And it's good. It's good because then I don't have to deal with copyright strikes. And I don't really like using Nintendo music and all that because I know Nintendo doesn't really like copyright stuff, so I try to keep that out of there. All right. So there you go. But the next thing is movies. So for movies, I haven't really I haven't done anything that much this week. I just kind of watch movies here and there now. Like it's only recently I've just realized that I've been watching movies because never did really beforehand. And it's like nice to know a couple movies, and it's fun to watch movies. So there you go. So the movies I watched this week, I think I didn't talk about it last week. I've only watched 2 this week. So The Day After Tomorrow, which is a natural disaster movie. Get into that in a sec. And The Princess and the Frog. And I was planning on watching 2012, which is another natural disaster movie, and I'll talk about that now. So, The Day After Tomorrow, I was like, oh, I'm craving like a natural disaster movie, but I've already watched 2012, like, not that long ago. When I say not that long ago, it was like a year or 2 ago. But it's like, I already know exactly what 2012 is. I don't really remember The Day After Tomorrow. So I watched it, and it was pretty good. Like, the only scene I remembered was the wolf scene where they're on the ship, and the wolves come at them. But otherwise, I didn't really remember what the movie was about. And it was a decent movie, It's just like a regular movie, like natural disaster movie, just cheesy in a way. I haven't really watched a natural disaster movie in a long time, and I had to crave for natural disasters for some reason. And I think it started because I was watching like Taisumi stuff, the giant walls in Japan and stuff like that. I think I was watching a Business Insider video on the walls being put up. Sorry about that. People came down. But yes, the walls being put up. That in the Japan just to protect it from a Taisumi. And I was like, then I went down the rabbit hole of going down natural disasters and all that. And I like them. They're cool. Well, I don't like them because they kill people and all that. But you know, like they're really interesting stuff to watch. And you know, before when I had cable back in the day, when we had cable for some reason, even though it was like really expensive. I don't know, dumb purchase. Anyways, the cable, right? Used to watch Natural Geographic on it, and there would be like weeks where they had natural disaster stuff, and I love that crap because it's so good and it's so consumable. Like that content is amazing. So if you're ever bored, just watch like Natural Geographic natural disaster stuff. At least in my opinion, that stuff's really interesting to me. Like avalanches, all that jazz, you know, like anything. Although really like sad that people die and shit, it's like really interesting stuff to look at, right? So it's a little disturbing if you're not into that. Don't watch it, but you know, it's cool. It's very cool. I like that stuff. Same with like types of lightning and all that. I remember I was watching that stuff. That stuff's cool. Whatever. I'll stop talking about weather. Okay. Whatever. But one thing I did see actually recently was Fortnite doesn't have builds anymore, which is really weird. It's now it just feels like a crappy mobile game now. Like, I don't know, it feels kind of dumb. Like, why would they remove the one part that made their game Fortnite? Like, the builds, I don't play Fortnite anymore. I did like a couple seasons ago or whatever, or it was either 1 or 2 for season, I don't know. Either way, a couple seasons ago, stopped playing it because, well, yeah, I don't know, I just didn't have internet on my Xbox, so whatever. But, yeah, that Fortnite's, it's kind of weird just seeing it now, like, where it's just no building. It's like really odd, because that's like one of the key mechanics they had. I wonder how that's actually affecting the professional side of builds or players and all that. I don't know if it's like affects comp as well or not, but whatever. Instead of talking about other games, though, I should probably talk about Terraria. So right now, is in here, I'm just in the mines grabbing stuff, but I don't actually know what I got here. This is saying all this footage is like pretty old now, like it's a month old almost, all this footage, because I filmed it a very long time ago, hence why the quality is not the greatest. And then soon enough, once I actually catch up with footage, you'll see the newest stuff. Like, I know this is a little bit of spoiler, but you know, I'll have it. I built a giant cool house. I'm not gonna describe not gonna describe the house, but that's the spoiler. So there you go. But the thing is, it's like I haven't really played that much Terraria since. That's why I talked about Stardew Valley, because I haven't been playing a lot of that instead. And that also reminds me I might be playing Final Fantasy X again, because I kind of want to grind through it. It's a pretty fun game to grind, so I might do it. But maybe not, probably not. But for Terraria, I do enjoy the game. I just haven't played it because, I don't know, I have so much footage, I just don't want to, like, film anymore and then, like, have more footage, and it makes it more confusing. I know I should probably delete the footage that I haven't used, but that's besides the point. I think in the next episode you'll definitely see some house progress. I mean, I did a little bit, like just in that little storage up there where the chests are. I did a little bit of that, but like in the future episodes you'll see definitely a lot more progress happening, a lot more quicker on the house, because I think I just spent like hours on the house just because. So a lot more time lapses in the future is what I'm trying to say. So that'll be interesting to see, honestly, if you like time lapses. I do. I love seeing my builds come up in seconds when it really took like hours. It's obviously not going to be that fast where it's just a couple seconds, probably a couple minutes, honestly, of time lapse, but that's besides the point. The house isn't even finished yet, so there you go. That's how big it is. In fact, I spent hours on it and it's not even finished. Anyways, though, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a blast filming these videos, so yeah, thank you. Leave a like, comment if you want anything to be discussed, and I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe.